Okay, here's a 360. What is up, all of you awesome people? It is TheMunchBowl here, and today, sorry if my room looks messy. Trust me, like, this ain't nothing compared to how it was just a few months ago. Like, I literally used to have a whole pile. Like, I'm not even joking. When I say a whole pile, I mean a whole pile. It probably even went up this high too. I'm not even joking. Y'all think I'm playing, but I'm not. Yeah, but I got that solved. But that's besides the point. I don't even know why I'm talking about that. If I look super weird, like tired and sound tired, it's because I am. I got like 4 hours of sleep for the sole purpose. Well, actually, no. The real reason I only got 4 hours of sleep is because I have this meeting thing for school. So I have to get up at 11. I had to get up. I mean, it's not super early. I woke up at 7, but the meeting thing is at 11:40, which the meeting hasn't happened yet. I don't even know what the meeting is about. It's some weird school thing. I don't really know what it's about. But I had to make sure I woke up early because I also wanted to cut my hair, which that's what this video is about. How to give yourself a fade. Oh, wow, I sound super tired. But I'm going to push through it. I'll get through this. In Jesus' name, I'll get through this. Also, if y'all don't have Jesus in your life, put him in your life, because you don't know what you're missing if you don't. And he's the one who died for you, so the least you could do is give your life to him. But that's besides the point. I got these bottles. I want to show y'all a little hack. It's not really a hack. I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all know it, but I'm going to do it real quick. All right, so you want to get your water bottle, right? Your nice water bottle. Take off the lid or cap. Oh, snap. I got bars. Take off the cap and then crush it. And then we have it all the way crushed down. Put the lid back on so it won't retract back out. And boom, you got your condensed water bottle. Which, you're wondering what's the purpose of this? To throw it away, because you don't want all these big bulky water bottles in your trash. So yeah. But anyways, I'm just gonna get a whole bunch of videos finished. I do my videos bulk style. If you don't know what that means, I just made that up. Bulk style basically means that I do a bunch of videos in a day and then I just keep them until I roll them out. And I'm trying to get ahead on all of my videos to the point where I'm not recording the day of my editing, because right now I'm recording the day of my editing. So I'm trying to have videos stacked up, so say if I miss a day or if something just happens, then I will already have a video to roll out without having to record one. So I just want to get like a whole bunch of videos finished today, and I got a whole bunch of video ideas actually. But yeah, I'm just gonna record those videos, maybe clean some of this, stuff up, throw these water bottles away, and I'll get into the fade. I will see y'all when I'm gonna give the haircut tutorial. But yeah, alright, it's shut, right? It's shut. Computer shut. I don't want people stalking me. But yeah, I just got done doing a really awkward meeting thing. It was like for my grades, which are quote unquote really good shape. I'm not trying to mock them, but that's, yeah. But apparently I'm in really good shape for the next year. But anyways, see y'all in the bathroom. Alright, what's up? First things first, if you have long hair like me, or I wouldn't consider this super long, but like if you have hair that gets in the way of your fade, then make sure you just get a headband and put your hair up. Obviously, it doesn't need to be like a super cool style or anything. Just want it to be mostly out of your face. And see, I got some crazy taco meat going on. So I got my brush. It's a hard bristle brush. It's a hard bristle brush and a soft bristle brush. I'm going to use the hard side because my hair is kind of nappy on the sides now. And you just want to brush everything down because you want to make sure that the hair is feeding into the clipper. And since you're going up with the clipper, you want to go down with the brushing so the hair can feed into the clipper. And make sure you brush everything pretty thoroughly. Hold up, I need to get my hair even more tight. Or I went ahead and got a tighter headband because that one just wasn't cutting it. Get it cut? Just kidding. But don't spend so much time on brushing it too much because it's not like you're trying to get waves or something. So the tools I'm going to be using today are the Andis Pivot Pros. I actually zero gap these. Well, they technically aren't zero gapped. I call it close gapped because I believe zero gap, like absolute zero gap, will like cut your skin. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I can make a video on it. But basically, if you zero gap your trimmers, it'll make everything cleaner. Like it'll hit harder, basically. It'll be really, really sharp. And I also have the Andis Speed Masters. If you can see that speed master. And they're pretty good. These are already zero gap. And again, if you want to see what zero gapping is, I can make a video on that and why you should zero gap your clippers and trimmers. And just make sure that you get all your stuff like detangled with this. You see how coiled up this is, right? And I'm just going to put some clipper oil on it. Don't want any hair in your clippers or anything. All right, so once you have everything separated like that, you want to go in with your trimmers. I do it this way. I go in with my trimmers. So let's get into this. It does seem a little scary, of course, especially if it's your first time. I'm a little intimidated, but you just have to go in, and once you go in, everything is easy. Don't sweat it. So you just want to go. I'm sorry, I didn't even tell you what I was doing. So basically, I'm setting my guideline, basically how it's gonna go, how my fade is gonna go, what shape it's gonna be in and everything. So however long you want your fade to be, just guide it from there. You don't have to start at a specific spot. And what you really wanna make sure you have another mirror too, because this, I don't understand how you're gonna cut your hair if you don't have another mirror. You have to have two mirrors. I have one mirror right here and another mirror right here. So here we go. So now don't go all the way around because then you could like misguide it. So you want to make sure that everything's symmetric. So I'm basically going to do the same thing to this side now and just finish it and meet it where it ends at the back. Don't worry about how the hair under it looks. Like, it doesn't matter because you're going to bald all that out anyways. You just want it to be a line back down the middle. You just want it to be a line. Now what I want to do now is bald out everything under that line. And with zero gap trimmers, this really works really well. It gets everything nice and close to the scalp. Alright, so you see everything under that is balded out. And if it isn't all the way balded out, don't worry, you can always go back. If you feel a little stubble, you can always go back and bald it out even more later. Now you want to get your handy dandy clippers. And you want to make sure you have guards with it, because without guards, you're just not going to be able to fade. Or you can fade, but this just makes it tremendously easier. But in fact, you don't even need guards right now, because all we're doing is no guard, lever open. I'm going to be going up about an inch or an inch and a half. Basically half of this, basically half of the bulk. But I'm going to try to avoid, I'm going to try to go in a rainbow fashion away from the line right here. So I have a dark spot in the lineup, because it'll make it look better, I feel like that. And you want to make sure you go in the same shape that you made that guideline. So that's exactly what I'm doing. And try to make the line as straight as you can. Don't be sloppy with it. The straighter the line, the cleaner the fade will come out. Alright, so the next step is one guard open up an inch. And you know, I have this stuff written down. And I advise you to write down the steps I'm doing as well. So one guard open, an inch. And if you don't know what open and closed is, I should have said this earlier. When the blade is closest to the other blade, basically, that's closed. But when you push the lever all the way out, boom, you see how it goes up? That's open. So that's what open means. So I got my one guard right here. I'm gonna just clip it on here. So this is one guard, open. So lever all the way out. And we're just gonna take down the rest of the bulk. And one thing to know as well is it only cuts where the blade is. So you see where the very bottom blade is? That's the only thing that cuts. So don't be afraid to push this up into the hair if you need to. And if you can't get some hair, just make sure you brush it, because that should solve the problem. See, it just came right out. Boom. And don't be afraid to hold the clipper like this. I mean, if you have to hold it like that, hold it like that. Trust me, whatever is comfortable for you, do that. It's better to look awkward than for you to try to be boss with it, do some weird stuff like that, and then end up messing yourself up. So yeah, keep that in mind. Also do something like this. This helps a lot. Alright, so I got that step finished. Of course, there are areas I need to work on, but that comes all in after, when I do the detail work. But for right now, the next step is zero guard, lever closed. This is my zero guard right here. I'm gonna pop it on. So this is zero guard, then I'm gonna push the lever, closed. And this is to take out the middle line. So you see this line right here? Is to take that line out. You can see that line, can't go. So I'm just gonna take that out real quick. You wanna make sure you do a flick out motion. Don't create another guideline, but just do it in a flick out motion. Now the line's out, Yeah, these lines can be pretty tough to get out, but you just gotta keep on working at them, really. Alright, so that middle line is basically out. Took a little bit of work, but it's all good. Now the next step is no guard, lever closed, and that's going to take out this bottom line. But before I take out the bottom line, I'm just going to go back in with my trimmers to bald everything out under that bottom line. Alright, so I bottled everything out. Now you can really see the bottom line. For now, time to just take this guard off. So no guard lever closed. And this should knock out this bottom line right here. Alright, so now I'm just going to do the detail work. As you see, there still are a little bit of lines and stuff, so I'm going to have to fix. So I'll see y'all when I'm done with that. Alright, so I basically got done with all the touch-ups. I think this area right here, like this line is just being super stubborn. I don't know why, but this is how the back is looking. Don't mind the frizz. The frizz is supposed to be up in here. This is the side I'm most proud of because it blends the best. I think the most difficult thing about this is getting rid of the lines. But I guess you just have to stay very persistent and consistent at it because that's just how it goes. Alright, now time for the lineup. Actually, I have this it's kind of a tapered hairline, not really though. It's just baby hairs that I brush down. I'm gonna brush everything down and spray this spritz on it. Maybe I'm not supposed to spray that much. I'm gonna brush it down. I'm gonna try one guard closed for my little baby hairs or whatever. Yeah, the spritz really does help because it keeps everything laid down. So definitely want to use them, or just use some type of spray. Alright, so now time for the lineup. I will start in the middle, so I'm going to do that right now. Start in the middle. Yeah, actually I want to lift back and see how far my hairline is. Alright, so my hairline isn't that far back, because all you want to do is cut the overhang, not your actual hairline. You don't want to push yourself back. Just cut everything that's hanging over your natural hairline. So I'm going to do that right now. Yeah, zero gapping really does help. See how straight and crisp the line is? But always make sure you brush down again and keep on hitting the overhang because you won't get everything just off of the first try. You need to brush it back down because extra hairs will fly out and you need to cut those. See, like right here, some extra hairs flew out. One thing for the sides I used to do was go straight down, but don't go straight down. Do it at an angle, because the angle is like how your hair naturally is. Alright, so I think this is the cut. Not gonna lie, I could have done better right here. There's something I just need to work on, but this side is the side I'm most proud of. And of course, with time, it just takes getting better and stuff. Also, very, 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 very important, you must use alcohol to wipe down your cut. Because if you don't, you'll get like a weird rash. Trust me, it happened to me before. So just make sure that you wipe it down. Boom. Check it out. Apply it on your cut. It may start to sting a little, but if it stings, obviously it's working. That's why I put it on in the first place, really. And especially if you had any like cuts or anything, like if the blade like got into your skin, then this definitely like helps out, because it'll make sure it won't like get infected and stuff. Okay, here's a 360. This is the side I'm most proud of. Yeah. So basically, I hope this video helped you all out. I know it can be scary cutting your hair for the very first time. Obviously, having no barber experience at all. But this is literally only my second time of cutting hair. I actually believe the last time I cut my hair was better than this time. But maybe that's just me. But if you say you mess yourself up on the first time or something, don't get discouraged, because you learn from those mistakes. Like the first time, I basically didn't make any mistakes except for like the hairline thing, but see, I learned from it and I corrected it this time. But now I got this line thing because I think I went up too high on the bald line. So since I made that mistake this time, I could go fix it the next time. And each time you just get better and better and better, because you know what mistakes you make and you know how to avoid them. So don't go into it expecting a mistake, but if you do make a mistake, then it's all right, it's all good, you could fix it the next time. And plus, know this, hair grows back. So that's that. Just keep on practicing and you will get better. But anyways, people, thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, please make sure to like it. If you want to see more videos from me in the future, please make sure to subscribe and turn on post notifications so y'all never miss out on another video from me. And with that being said, I love you all, and I'll see you all in the next video.